Yay, birthday stuff! Yay, the rest of Night Court! Yay, Batman Arkham Origins! Yay, Pikmin 3! Yay, The Legend of Zelda, A Link Between Worlds! Mithril, get back to work. Oh, fine. Hello, Raw Mithril here once again, getting back to the Pokémon Emerald No Evolutions run. So before we go and have our final battle, there is a bit of cleanup I want to take care of. I was reminded that there was a side quest that I never went back and finished, so let's take care of that now. I never went back and finished getting the Shell Bell. For that, I'll need to obtain 4 Shoal Shells, and those can only be obtained when it's high tide in Shoal Cave. And it just so happens that it is currently high tide. So, let's go and get those real quick. It's no biggie to obtain them all, really. It just has to be the proper time, is all. Shoal shells are found in these little rock piles. Apparently there's some sort of goodie over there, too. We'll find out what it is all in good time. Okay, that's half of the shells. One thing of note is I believe the items do regenerate, so I think if you really want more than one Shell Bell, you are perfectly capable of getting them. Oh, rare candy. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, I just heard a Golbat cry. But we don't really want to run into those. That's 3. And I think the last one is further north. There we go. And so we have all the shoal shells. So with that, time to head back out. Once you've got all the items, 4 shoal shells and 4 shoal salts, all you need to do is talk to this guy. Exchanging them all, you get a Shell Bell. This is a hold item that recovers your Pokemon's health depending on how much damage they do to the enemy, so it can be a quite useful thing to have around. And yeah, he just confirmed that you can get more. The items regenerate every day. So, that's one area shown off. Next, we head down here to Slateport City, for a cave that I believe is only available post-game. A slight trek to get there, but not much of one. I'll go ahead and let the repel wear off to prove a point. And welcome to Altering Cave. This cave has nothing in it. Nothing but lots and lots of Zubat. This is the only Pokemon you will find here, is Zubat. You like Zubat? This is your place. As such, it's not without purpose. It's a great training ground if you're looking for speed effort values. Altering Cave, however, is a bit more mysterious than that. Now, there aren't any items in here, and only one breed of Pokemon. But that breed of Pokemon can change. From what I understand, Altering Cave was based around the concept of the e-reader again. And depending on which cards you used, it would change what kind of Pokemon showed up in Altering Cave. So essentially, it was a guaranteed hunting ground to find a particular kind of Pokémon. As usual, I can't really comment on it more than that because I didn't have an e-reader. So, I don't really know how exactly it worked, how the cards worked. I don't know if it was specific cards that it was just, yes, you will find this Pokémon in Altering Cave, or if they were the cards that had other effects and Altering Cave was just a side effect of it. But anyway, that's what that is. So, one more cave to show real quick. Another post-game thing. Up here near Fall Arbor. Heading in this direction, we find the Fossil Maniac's house. And he's been busy. Yes, he's opened up a cave at the back of his house. He feels it's too dangerous and there's no fossils in there. But even beyond fossils, there is one really interesting point about this cave. You can find Ditto here. Back when 3rd Gen was still new, Ditto was the only way to get certain Pokémon, mostly ones that you caught on the 2 GameCube games that were Johto breeds. This is how you could breed unevolved forms of them. So now that we've seen Ditto, let's go ahead and use this. Because there is something of interest farther into the cave, right at the end. It may look like there are a lot of branching paths, but really there aren't. The main point of interest is all the way at the back, though. Where we find the root fossil. Now, if you chose the root fossil earlier, you'll find the claw fossil here. This is exclusive to Emerald. In Ruby and Sapphire, you had to make a choice and live with it. In Emerald, you were perfectly capable of getting both fossils. Bargain! With that, that's pretty much all the cave cleanup I wanted to show. Some post-game things that I thought worth pointing out. So with that, there is one final thing to take care of. I'm gonna go ahead and switch my team out for what I want, but we'll handle that after a pause. Just go in the PC here. Because we're pretty much where we need to be. So we'll switch out Slick for DJ Miko because we don't need to fly anywhere. And with that, back in a moment. And we're back. And at long last, after an unscheduled 2-month break, bloody hospital stays, it's finally time. Time for the final battle, and for that, we head back to Meteor Falls. It's notable that this is only a post-game thing, of course, but also, it's only an Emerald. This battle does not take place in Ruby or Sapphire. To get where we need to go, you will need both Surf and Waterfall. So, technically you can get to the area before post-game, but the trainer in question won't be there. So it won't really do you any good getting there. Alright. Up we go. Alright, so we go through here. Then we need this ladder here. And then we just have to get to the back of this cave. And there he is, Stephen Stone! Oh wow, I'm amazed you knew where to find me. Do you, maybe think of me as just a rock maniac? No, that can't be right. We battled alongside each other at the Sotopolis Space Center. You should have a very good idea about how good I am. Yeah. Aggron using Solar Beam. Okay, Ro, if you're going to mount a serious challenge, expect the worst. So yes, a battle with Stephen Stone. Much like Red in the 2nd Gen games, he's basically here as just an extra challenge. A high-level trainer to test your skills against. And he's starting with Skarmory. Well, nice critical hit there. Aside from the poison loss, I'm pretty much going to get a free hit here because, yeah, full restore. I thought as much. We knew getting rid of Skarmory couldn't be that easy. Going for spikes. At least Skarmory's out of it. Oh, and here comes that blasted Aggron. Okay, will this be enough? Not quite enough. What, did you just make a special sweeper Aggron? What? I am thoroughly confused. I don't know what to make of that. I just really don't. Okay, so it's only one layer of spikes, so it's not that bad. You know, just get out of here, you weird Aggron, you. I am so confused right now. Alright. So we have Cradilly coming in. See what Brick Break does to you. Pretty decent, pretty decent. Ah, Confuse Ray. Bugger. Alright. And the question is, are you at the threshold where you're probably going to get another full restore? I'm gonna take the chance that you are. Yeah, I thought as much. At least with that I've gotten rid of the confusion and healed Zhao Yun back up. So he's actually starting the battle better than he was because of the spikes. And another Confuse Ray. The thing is, I don't really know that there's that much that Cradilly can do to counter me, so let's go ahead and use the Yellow Flute. We bought this thing for a reason. Okay, it's going for Ingrain. It'll make it a bit tankier, but the thing is, we've got Brick Break on our side, so sooner or later we're gonna chop this rocky thing down. Oh, stop it! Oh, let's take a chance. Please be enough. There we go. Alright. Cradilly is out of the picture. And next up we have Claydol. Yeah, I don't really think I want to leave Zhao Yun out against Claydol. That works nicely. Kit would be satisfied. He really does not like Claydol. Slick being out is a fairly good matchup against Metagross here, though. Should we really be having a battle of earthquakes inside a cave? Just putting that out there. Whether it's a good idea or not, it's going to continue. Oh no, he's going for Meteor Mash. That was painful. Oh, alright, fine. You really want me to use it? I'll use it. The thing to bear in mind is, back in 3rd Gen, Steel still had its resistance to Dark and Ghost, so using, say, Crunch against it wouldn't really be that great right now. Didn't do quite as much as I was hoping for. And that did more than I was expecting it to. Huh. With health that low, Water Spout's not going to do as much, so Hydro Pump might be my best bet right now. There we go. And we have our Moldo. Let's let Ceres out to play. Let's let the full team at least have some camera time during this. Oh, Armaldo, it took me forever to notice that the things poking out to the side were your eyes and not those red spots on your face. And you've just kind of looked sillier ever since. Don't get me wrong, I like Armaldo. I really ought to train one at some point. I've never actually trained Armaldo. It's one of those weird instances where there's a choice between two Pokemon, and yet I went with the one that I actually kind of like the design of less. I still like Cradilly, but I like Armaldo's design a lot more, and yet I haven't trained one yet. Weirdness. Oh wait, you're Rock Bug, so Brick Break's not gonna do so much against you, is it? You're gonna half resist it. Oh, you don't resist Dragon Claw at all. It didn't do much. Oh, and you're restoring health. You pest. So let's see how much this is gonna do. Fairly decent. But I think pretty much I'm just going to have to restore Volley. A Hyper Potion isn't even going to be enough to fully restore him. Bloody HP tank. And so, once more, spikes. And Water Spout time. And so, there we go. We have defeated Steven Stone! I had no idea you'd become so strong. Tiny cuteness prevails once again! Come to think of it, ever since our paths first crossed in Granite Cave in Dewford, I had this feeling. I thought that you would eventually become the champion. My predictions usually come true. And where will you go from here? Even I couldn't tell you that. Well, I can. It's the end of the LP! Yeah, no particular fanfare for beating Steven. Beating Red in the second-gen games, you at least got a secondary end credits thing, but not here, just, yay, you beat Steven. It was still a pretty close battle, that one. And even then, just largely, I had the benefit of not having trained a lot of water types. It helped out a lot in this battle, since water resists steel and is good against rock. But, yeah. There we go. Tiny Cuteness wins the day. And with that, we're done with Pokémon Emerald. And so, with one final victory against the true champion of Hoenn, we bring the Pokémon Emerald No Evolutions run to a close. I had a lot of fun with this project, and I'm happy to know it was fun for my viewers too. I've actually been asked if I'd consider more Pokémon projects in the future. I'm not entirely sure yet. I mean, I don't have as much reason to LP the first or second gen games, and I can't record DS or 3DS footage, meaning 4th through 6th is out as well. So, I'm not really sure. But hey, who knows? Maybe I'll just really get into the mood for more Pokémon action and do a first or second gen run at some point. I'd also possibly consider a Tohomon game of some sort, but the trick there is finding which is the most recent up-to-date version. Like, I don't know if there's one that has the characters from 10 Desires or Double Dealing Character yet, and it always seems like I can't find a few of the characters. Most notably, I never seem to be able to find Rika where they say she's supposed to be, but I digress. There is, however, one part of this project that I do plan to continue. People have asked if I'd consider continuing the Who's That Pokémon segment in some form or fashion. Apparently people really enjoyed hearing the meanings behind the names of my Pokémon. As such, I do plan to keep it going in some way. I'm considering opening a second Tumblr account purely for this purpose. I'll have to see what I can work out, but I'll let everyone know as soon as I can get something going. For now though, it's time to bring this project to a close. Coming up next on the channel will be the blind run of Mega Man Rock Force, though I do still need to get the extra footage from the most recent version of the game. Hopefully though, it won't take too long and I can start getting some videos going there. And so, I leave you with one last Who's That Pokémon segment. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the No Evolutions run of Pokémon Emerald. As always, thank you so much for your support, and I shall see you again next time. Until then, fare thee well. Who's that Pokémon? It's Shodan!